good? Let me know who's this in here. Comment your name. Let me know where you're from. I'm just waiting for a few people to join. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Share Can Play. This is Taji Silwanger, your host. I'm gonna be waiting for a little more people to get into here. Can you see that? Okay. I'm gonna give him 5 minutes. But yeah, if you're on the PlayStation or if you're on YouTube watching this now, and you can view this stream, let me know who you are. I only see 2 people up in here, but I don't know who you are, so comment. Leave me something, let me know. PlayStation 2, PlayStation Buddy app. I just want to get this thing out the way. Connect to it. Three people. What's going on? Thanks for being here tonight. Just a few more, maybe 4 or 5 people can get up in here. Two people. Be sure to invite your friends if you have any. Still 2 people here. Thanks for rocking with me. I'm just gonna wait a few more minutes for some friends to come through, and then I'll start. In the meantime, if you got any questions, let me know. I'll be sure to answer them. Once again, I'm Tajito Angel. This is Shuriken Play. This is my personal platform where I like to talk about anime, comics, video games. Martial arts, fitness, but right now I want to talk about comic books. I got some new comic books now. What's up to Jason Miller? How you doing? Where are you from? Let me know. What are you anxious to see right now? As for movies, also video games, and any other comic book publications coming out. Once again, thanks up to Jason Miller there. Oklahoma. Okay, never been there. And I'm calling from New England myself. Yeah, we're in the Super Bowl. I won't comment on that. Big up to Oklahoma. I'm still trying to work this device here for the PlayStation. I don't know, it's broken. Trooper, where are you at? I wonder if I can invite him. Okay, I'm back now. Hey, what's going on? Okay, got someone else back in the room. New Venom stuff. Who would be your favorite, going up to Jason Miller, who would be your favorite Venom host and why? I think most people would stick with Eddie Brock. I do like Eddie Brock. He's like, the original. But I did like, what's his name, Mac Gargan, and the whole Dark Reign, and then Dark Avengers. I did kind of like him. As for Flash Gordon, and then this new guy becoming Venom, I don't know. I haven't read too much about Agent Venom. However, I do have a Agent Venom figurine, but yeah, nevertheless, I'm a Venom fan as well. Just Spider-Man overall. Anything with Spider-Man, I pretty much like. But I say my favorite Venom would be between Brock and Mac. Venom Pool, Deadpool Venom. I forgot about those. Venom Pool, Deadpool. Wait, Venom Pool, Deadpool, Venom? That was kind of confusing. I think that's a part of what Back in Black Deadpool. Haven't read that. I haven't really read much of Deadpool in general lately, ever since like 2010. or so. My take on it, I thought it was pretty cool. Just never really got into the story part. Didn't really mind, not reading it. I did like when the symbiote fused with Wolverine in this spin-off comic book or whatever. I thought that was pretty cool. As for Venom Pool, I haven't read it, but I would just assume that Deadpool probably maintains like his sanity or his normal self while just using the symbiote to his advantage. But I think it would do him a disadvantage, because if it's similar to what happened with Wolverine, then it would probably keep him safe, and then whenever it would separate from him, probably like take from his healing factor all at once. Comic story and recently, I think comic story, that sounds so familiar. I probably have that on one of my my channels that I follow on YouTube. Yeah, I haven't collected anything of Deadpool or Venom. Actually, I do have Venom #1. I just picked it up, well, not just now, but a few weeks ago, just because I was like, you know what, let me get, I saw Venom #1, and I was like, oh, I didn't even know Venom came back out. But I was like, yeah, let me just pick up #1. And at this time, they were like at 4. Let's see if I can find it. And I think it's like this totally new host on it now. I think he's like a mercenary or something. Oh, okay, right here. Venom #1. Venom X Symbiote. I think this is like one of the hip hop covers as well. I thought they was pretty much finished with the hip hop covers, but they still have them. I just have this #1. I read it. I kind of like the artwork by what's his name? I guess Bill Kivix. Story, okay. But I think I might, pick up the rest of them and see how it goes. Venom #1. Yeah, they're probably far off now, like 8 or so. But yeah, probably wouldn't have gotten it if I didn't see that it was a hip hop cover, and then also if I didn't see the #1. Anyone else in the room? Let me know. Comment your name, where you're from, what you're into. And yeah, still waiting around for some people. I've also been seeing a lot of Venomized covers, from Iron Man to Doctor Strange to I think Gwen Stacy. Well, not Gwen Stacy, but yeah, Gwenpool or whatever. Yo, what's up? Where's everyone at? Get at me. To that one person still in here, thanks for rocking with me. Let me know if you're still here. Put a comment. I'm waiting around for a few more people before I start. What's going on? He's still in here. That number one person. Let me know who you are. Thanks for being patient with me once again. I'm just waiting for a few more heads to get in. Stupid. Got that. Is that person still in here? Let me know. Still one person. go. 2 people. What's going on? Who's the second person that just came in? Comment at the bottom so I can know who you are, where you're from. Once again, I'm Tajito Angel. This is Share Can Play. Here to talk about comics, movies coming out, anime. Also, happy Black History Month. And yeah, let me know what questions you guys have. I'm gonna wait a few more minutes for some more people to come in, and I'll be with you. Verno, what's going on? New England over here. Did I say happy birthday? No, it's not my birthday. I was saying happy Black History Month. It's the 1st of February. Where's Napa at? Three people up in here. Thanks for oh, up there. Yeah, sorry about that. That's an old happy birthday sign that my daughter wanted me to leave up. Yeah, that's like 2 years old, but I never took it down. Yeah, everyone's been talking about it. I should probably take it down too. Or maybe I should leave it up. It can be like a conversation starter or something. Yeah, I think I will. I'll probably take it down tonight. I don't want to reach up there and get it now. Where is Rioma? 4 people. Hey, thank you. What's going on? Thanks for coming by. To the other people, thanks for staying in here, rocking with me tonight. Once again, I'm Tajito Angel, and this is Share Can Play. Here to talk about comic books, anime, martial arts, stuff like that. But anyways, tonight I don't know. I usually talk about comics, comics and comic book movies. So, 5 people. What's going on? What's up, Horror X Comic 82? I'm assuming you were born in 82. You like horror movies and you like comics. I was born in the 80s as well. I like comics. Hey, we got something in common. Hopefully you can contribute to the conversation. But anyways, I want to talk about my comic book haul for like the last 2 weeks. And movies that I'm interested in. The only one I'm really interested in right now that's comic book related would probably be Logan, which is coming out end of next month. He's my new best friend. I don't know. Maybe he's someone I know, and that's just disguised behind a pseudo name or something. See, what did I say, Verno? It's like a good conversation starter, but once again, it's just a sign that I had up for 2 years now. That was for my daughter for her birthday, and decided to keep it up since she wanted to keep it up there. Oh, horror! You're following Verno? Well, Verno, I hope a lot of people are following you, and they can come in here. Hey, is LG in here? Let me know if you're in here, LG. Oh, we lost someone. But hey, this is awesome. I got 4 people up in here. I can't be more stoked about it. I can't complain either. Yeah, maybe we should stop following each other with that. But what comic books are you guys into? Verno and horror, since you two are pretty vocal with the comments there. And if you know someone else that's into comic books, make sure you invite them. Hey, if they're on right now, send them an invite, or let them know you're checking out my channel. You got an Nintendo play? Sound like you guys know each other. So I'm pretty much of a Marvel reader, and we got Logan coming out this year, well, next month, and then there was an announcement of Hellion. Oh, I'm sorry, not Hellion. Legion, the son of Professor X, and I believe Warren McTaggart, and I think his real name is David. That's going to be a show that's going to be on FX. There's also, I heard a New Mutants show coming out. So if anyone from Marvel is watching my stream right now, I doubt it. But if you are, hey, if you're looking for a New Mutant, you can put me in it. I could probably be Prodigy. Or if you want to recast someone for Sunspot, let me know. I'm ready. What else is going on from Marvel? Defenders, but I think that's next year. Oh, thank you, Verno. Happy Black History Month to everyone. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna say Happy Black History Month to everyone. I feel like, yes, it's Black History Month, but I feel like it's deeply embedded in American history, and it benefits everyone. So yeah. Happy Black History Month to everyone. Happy, I don't know, it should be like Happy Peace Month or something. if I'm casting for a Marvel one here, no, but hey, if something comes my way, I'm not gonna pass it up. Happy Happy birthday, black people. Oh man, that's gonna be a whole bunch of dates. But damn, what was I talking about? So casting, yeah, I would love to play a New Mutant. What was that? I will also see you when I see you next. Select. I don't know. Seems like there's a civil war between you and her horror, Bruno. Civil war, you like that? Yeah, not so much was released for information on those TV series. Oh, also I heard there might be like a mini series for Cloak and Dagger. Don't really know so much about them. I pretty much my history of them pretty much come from Dark Reign, Dark Avengers, Dark X-Men. You know, back in those times. I don't think they're mutants, but they're more like mutates. But I think that would be cool to see a Cloak and Dagger TV show. Not necessarily a movie, but I think it would be cool to have like an interracial relationship on the big screen, as well as, you know, superhero teens dealing with addiction and you know, just trying to save their community from, you know, drugs and stuff like that. Once again, I know very little about it. I just know that Cloak and Dagger got their powers from a drug, and I think Cloak became addicted to it, and his powers needed like constant feeding, and somehow Dagger was able to sustain him. That's why they're always so close, and I guess they became like really dependent on each other. That's just what I picked up when reading some of the comic books with them. They wouldn't like go too far away from each other. So that would be cool. And hey, if you wanna, I saw a kid that was gonna cast for, that was gonna play Cloak. If you're not satisfied, you can use me as well. Wouldn't mind playing, you know, a younger person. But that's right. Or yo, I'm waiting for Logan. I feel like it's definitely gonna be like Old Man Logan, but more of like a present day feel. They said it's like in the future, post-apocalyptic, but a lot of the stuff in the background doesn't really scream. Can you hear me now, Bruno? Yeah, a lot of the stuff in the preview doesn't really scream like, hey, this is like the same timeline as Days of Future Past or even close to it. So I don't know, it's really kind of confusing with the timeline, but nevertheless, I kind of like that they're on the Mexican border trying to get away from the Reavers. And what's his name, Donald Pierce. Still waiting for a Sinister appearance. I feel like he has to be in it. Obviously X-23 is in it, or it could be Gabby. If you're reading Old Man Logan, the newer one, and all new X-23, you know that Gabby is a clone of X-23. I guess she's like somewhat imperfect that was hiding her powers and abilities, and it's been known by Wolverine or Old Man Logan that he's gonna turn on her and get them both killed. That's his story. I also feel like there's gonna be Dakin in it. I heard that there is an Asian English actor in the movie, and then also if you saw the trailer, when there's like some claws coming down on it, he blocks it with his claws. notice how there's 3 claws coming at him in different places, and then also the claws seem really darker, and I feel like that's really synonymous with Dakin, since his claws are darker in appearance in the comic books, and also he has 2 blades at the top, kind of like Laura, and then one coming from like the inner wrist here. So I feel like Dakin's gonna make a surprise appearance. What will also be nice is Victor Creed, aka Sabretooth. I feel like if this is gonna end the Wolverine movies, they have to have Sabretooth. He like started in it. I felt like they needed Omega Red, they needed Silver Samurai. I don't think they really got a Silver Samurai, but hey, the robotic one with the old man in it, I guess that's okay, but we still need Omega Red. I doubt we're gonna get him. So if anything, they gotta bring back Sabretooth. Doesn't really seem all that action-packed. Seems like, it's a Western-style drama with some good storytelling, some good music in the background. It's pretty cool that Professor X is like still in. He's kind of changed. Damn, we lost one person. We got 3 viewers at the moment. I guess I'm a little boring. But what other surprising things do you think might show up, or that you saw that you don't think anyone else noticed in the Logan trailers? Horror X Comic, if you're still there, Inferno, let me know what's going on. It's probably gonna take a while for you to type. Yeah, ever since like the release of the trailer, I've just been picking up like X-23 comic books. This one is X-23, her line. This is number 6. They're becoming pretty scarce online. I was trying to collect the Hard Target series. X-23 Hard Target. This is number 4, and this is number, I believe it's 5. Yeah, 5. And I'm trying to get 6. That's in the mail coming. I got these comics courtesy of Mad Comics. Mad Comics from North Miami Beach, Florida. So shout outs to Mad Comics for sending me some X-23 comic books. These are older comic books from a few years ago, but these are in good condition. I haven't taken them out and read them, so from my eyes, they look like they're in good condition. Pretty cheap. Shipping was fast. I really like the way they packaged their comic books. There was a board between each comic with bubble wrap around it, tape within a bag. That was pretty cool. So once again, big ups to Mad Comics or madcomics.com. I'll be doing business with y'all. The X-23 comic books are pretty expensive right now. I also picked up, it's an older comic book, but I always wanted to read it. Uncanny X-Men, number 212. This is when, I guess they can be, not the Brotherhood, but the Marauders. Sinister and his Marauders, when they attacked the Morlocks and basically killed them. It was called, the Morlock Massacre. And you get to see the first fight with Wolverine and Sabretooth. Pretty good condition. I don't know what number this would be, but it looks pretty well. Might get it slapped. I also want to get 213. That's the rest of the fight. And it was gonna be on my radar for a while. And there's a place up in Cambridge called Million Year Picnic. I'm just shouting out places and advertising for them, but surprisingly, they got all the Infernos. That's what I was trying to get. Well, Inferno just for X-Men. When I was younger, this is pretty much like one of the comic books that got me into the X-Men. I think it was my god brother Chaz, or Chuck. He had a comic book. It was Uncanny X-Men, Inferno, and I just started reading that. And I was like, I gotta finish the story. So I finally got the Inferno collection, and I'm gonna finish reading it because, like I said before, it's one that I always wanted to finish reading. Pretty much know how it ended, but I just didn't know how it began, so excited for this. So that third person that came in, thank you for rocking with me tonight. I'm not sure if he was in here before or just someone new, but I'm Taji Tawenji, your host. This is Shuriken Play, my area, my dojo of some sorts, where I talk about anime, comic books, definitely video games, sometimes working out and fitness, but tonight I'm definitely going to be talking about comic books since I got some new comic books. So if you have any questions, let me know. Right now the conversation is pretty much about comics, comic book movies. Oh, what's up, Amtrax videos? If you were a superhero, what would you call yourself? I'm not sure about myself, but I've made up some of my own characters, just never really shared them, but a name was always hard to come by, and like a superhero power was hard as well. Always wanted something to be unique, and there's so many ideas going around today, so many people just within Marvel that it's hard to be original. But if my name was, well, if I was a hero, my name probably would be Concrete, or I'll spell it like a different way, or probably spell it different. Concrete. Yeah, I had when I was young, I made a comic book character, or just a superhero character that was a mechanic, and the usual, gets into an accident and somehow he can turn himself into concrete. Kind of like The Thing, but a more rugged appearance, darker skin. Yeah, so probably Concrete or Concrete, or probably just Con. If I can obtain one superpower, what would it be? There's so many powers that I would choose from. I'm a big Wolverine fan, but that's only going to get you so far. Probably a shapeshifter, because that's like Apocalypse's base power, and look at that, look how high he came. I know they're kind of like changing around origins and people's powers, but basically shapeshifters nowadays have healing factors, or they age slower, so probably a shapeshifter, and shape into someone that has other powers that I might need, or probably evolution, like Darwin. I was really amazed by the creativity around his character, and never really dying, but obtaining like another source, becoming energy and bonding with people. So I'll probably be a shapeshifter, and probably second, if that's like the right name for it, my power would be evolution, just so that I can always change and ensure my survival. But thanks, Amtrax videos. Also, welcome to Shuriken Play. Glad you can be here right now. Anyone else got any questions? If not, Amtrax, you can fire away. Up number 4. We got 4 people in here now, so to that 4th person that came in, once again, thank you for you coming to my channel. I'm Taji to Angel. Oh, they just left, or someone else left. But yeah, here to talk about comics, video games, and everything else at the bottom of your screen. So let's check out some of the stuff that I got. It's kind of old, but I got the Cosmic Avenger Quasar. Never really heard it, never really knew how to pronounce it. I'm just gonna say Quasar. Quasar. Haven't read it yet. It was a gift from my girlfriend. And also The Avengers number 60. The Mystery of Jessica Drew. Spider-Woman. Looks like she's getting a blood transfusion on the verge of death. That's blank. Once again, I got all of Inferno from Marvel. Do I play VR yet? No, not really big into VR. I know it's like the big craze now, and again, a 4K TV, all that stuff. Dude, VR has been around since early mid 90s. I remember a lot of companies trying to push out VR. I can definitely say it's a lot better now. The quality is a lot better. It's more obtainable as well, but it's never been my thing. I don't know, like, I still feel like VR is still experimental right now. It's still within its infant stage. I've heard a lot of great things about it. I'm not gonna put it down, but VR is not really for me. I'm a type of guy that I can be really content with a 2D side scroller or an old school JRPG. Instead of like most RPGs now. But don't really know much of the list for virtual reality games yet. I know there's Batman and Resident Evil 7. I heard Resident Evil 7 is pretty huge and it's redeeming itself from 6 definitely. What games do I play? To be honest, I just got my 4 like a few months ago. It was my early Christmas present. And games that I got Sword Art Online. That's like the only physical game. And I just downloaded what was on the network, so my guns up. Not really trying to dedicate myself to any other game right now. I'm looking forward to For Honor. Ever since the preview from E3 last year, I've been on For Honor. It's coming out this month, probably in 2 weeks or so. Yeah, For Honor's coming out. I'm definitely excited about that. Probably gonna pick up Xenoverse 2 as well. I'm really into fighting games. I really do like Xenoverse. Got the first one. Had like tons of games for my PS3, so I'm kind of like late joining the 4. And once in a while I'll still go back to the 3. But yeah, I have like over 100 games for the 3, and like 1 or 2 games for the 4. But I'm definitely waiting for Honor. Games that aren't really exclusive to PlayStation that I like. I'm a big RPG fan, so anything Final Fantasy. Big Xenogears fan that came out in '98. I'm not really sure if you're familiar with that. When Square Enix was just SquareSoft. I love the Armored Core series. Basically, think giant robots. I'm a big Gundams fan. Dynasty Warriors. I got a few Armored Cores. I bought Destiny a while ago. Anything by Marvel I like. Dead or Alive. Battlefield. I'm really picky with my first-person shooters, I'm not really a Call of Duty fan anymore. After Modern Warfare, I kind of like dropped off of first-person shooters until I played Battlefield 2, and then got the beta for Battlefield 3, and then I was just hooked on Battlefield 3. Haven't played Battlefield 1. Kind of hate older games or older era games. I got the game Catherine, Katamari Forever, SmackDown vs. Raw, Street Fighter, big Street Fighter fan, Front Mission, King of Fighters, Cross Edge, even Just Dance, Marvel Superheroes. When I first got my 3, I was like really into Little Big Planet. I like games where I can create my own things. I like to create my own towns. I like to create my own characters, my own environment. So it's kind of weird or kiddyish, but I was really into Little Big Planet. Excuse me. I spent most of my time creating my own levels and playing other people's levels, getting ideas for stuff, bringing in important things from like just the real world to have in the game. And got into Minecraft. I thought it was silly at first, but I played Minecraft and I was like, yo, this is kind of cool. I kind of like the whole sense of like survival as well. Kind of realistic, but with bad graphics. Battlefield 1 is good, better than Call of Duty. Of course, it's better than Call of Duty. Call of Duty was just like the same thing over and over. It was like, okay, we're gonna give you more guns. We're gonna, I don't know, add a bigger map, or not even a bigger map, just the same size map. No new features, just the same thing. And then when I played Battlefield, it was like, okay, instead of calling in the strike or calling in the helicopter, I can fly the helicopter. I can be in the helicopter with 2 or 3 of my friends, depending on what type it is. We can jump out, surprise someone. We can, ghost ride it. We can jump out anytime, parachute from a cliff. Like, it was just so realistic and real that I just gravitated to Battlefield hard and just forgot about yeah, see? I can't even think of it. I forgot about COD. The intro almost made me cry. Yeah. Everyone's talking about. I seen like a few videos. I just might get Battlefield. Thing with me now, like, I only like to get games new, and like if it's really popular, it's hard to get them. So I just don't even get them. But if it's a game that I really like, then I'll definitely go for it. I'll get it new. I'll get like special edition. The edition that has like the most in it, so I can get the most out of it. What games are you guys excited about or waiting for? I got 2 people in here. Sorry. Yeah, the maps are fun. So yeah, I only got 2 people in here. Want some more? Invite some more people. If you want, add me. Tajito Angel, TAJITOANGEL. That's my name online. Oh, I got some comments on here. A good Castle Bishop. 21 minutes ago. Yo, LG, you still in here? I gotta like look over here for the rest of the comments. You want to be able to tell if a shapeshifter aged slower unless they warn you to know. Hence, reading Old Man Logan, the first one, and you'll see what's her name? The White Queen, Emma Frost. Also, if you read if you read Fantastic Force, you'll see Susan Storm. Invisible Woman, yeah, like 50 years from that future, even further. She just put herself in a bubble, and she didn't really age that much. I'll get back over here. Believe it or not, trying to bring SOCOM to back remastered. I don't think I played SOCOM. Yeah, I belong to a committee. Actually, I think I did. I think I did play SOCOM for PlayStation 3. I'm not sure which one it was. It was kind of fun, but it wasn't mine. I was playing at my cousin's house, so I couldn't really get into the game itself. We were just playing multiplayer online. He just handed me the controller, and yeah, it took me a while to, get used to it. I was just being thrown into it, but I did like the graphics. It just seemed like I needed a little more time to play, so I really couldn't judge SOCOM. Yeah, I wasn't really into first-person shooters until the first Halo came out. Just playing that game got me into first-person shooters, and then started playing Call of Duty, which my friends dubbed the Halo Killer. And then then I switched to Battlefield. Then I tried SOCOM. I even tried Homefront. I put Homefront over some of the Call of Duties just because it had more features, you can do more things, but I was always lagging on that game and the graphics were kind of terrible, but I can put up with graphics if the gameplay is good. And yeah, that's why I played Homefront a lot. Other first-person shooters, I'm not sure. I did like Rainbow Six. It's been a while since I played one, but the last one I played was for the first Xbox, which was like a long time ago. And then, what was it? The most recent one, Rainbow Six, is like Siege or something. That one looks pretty promising as well. It looked pretty fun. Looks really intense. You can do a lot of things. Like, it just seemed like there was so much going on there. But I forgot all about that game. I haven't played it, but I've seen some video footage before it came out, and I liked it. Is there anything new for SOCOM coming out? Is it just 2 being remastered? GoldenEye remastered. Believe it or not, I never played GoldenEye when it came out. I played GoldenEye for the first time a year or two ago. And I knew back in 97, 98, it was like a killer. Everyone was playing it. I probably would have liked it back then if I played it, but first time I played it was like recently, in recent years, and kind of didn't like it. It was just really hard trying to play on the 64 controller. It was like a whole new world, but if I played it back then, I probably would have liked it. And hearing that, but is it going to be remastered, or you just want it remastered? Hearing that, I might give it another try. Hopefully there's a lot of changes with the mechanics and not just, graphics and stuff. Let me check out my comments over here. Oh, you want it remastered? You know what? Hey, if there's a lot of people that want it, and it seems like the gaming industry is going that way where really big games are being remastered, they just might do it. But what platform would it be on? And that would be the last SOCOM too? Inhuman, please. Yeah, second committee starting now. People trying. What's the number you think it's going to take to actually get that rolling? Hopefully sooner than later, because you know it's going to be a while for it to get released. That's nice. Two people in here still. Thanks for rocking with me tonight. Name track videos, thank you. I don't know who the other person is. It's probably Larry. LG. Get someone to do it, and if the man will persuade them. What was the storyline, or what was the story mode about in the last SOCOM? Like that had to be like 2010, 2009 or so. One of the funniest online games ever. What's that? A game remastered that I would like? I would probably like that side-scrolling X-Men, a remaster for that. I'm not sure if the one that was sold on the PlayStation Network years ago was a remaster. I'm not sure. It looked pretty much the same, but I would really like another X-Men video game like that. It was pretty cool where you can play with, at least two people online to get through the levels. That was pretty fun. Oh boy. Welcome, Trump the Mad King. Trump for life. Let's build a wall. Fucking, excuse my French, to death. I think that was the last one that I played, SOCOM 4. I really can't remember anything significant about it. I just remember I played online, and I really didn't have enough time that night to actually play, not the story mode, but any missions or go through any campaigns. I was just at my cousin's house with a few friends, and everyone was just playing online. We were just taking turns playing online. It seemed, relatively okay. Kind of like the graphics. 4 people up in here. Welcome, Taji So Angel, and welcome to Sure Can Play, where we talk about video games, comic books, anime, other things like that. If you have any questions or just anything, comments. Let me know who you are, where you're from, in the comment section there while you're here. Forget that last guy that came in. But happy Black History Month to everyone, actually, not just African Americans, but everyone. Okay, cool. We still got 3 people in here. I'm glad with that. Let me know who else is in here, what you guys are into. Best SOCOM was 2, then combined assault. I just saw ass. Combined assault, confrontation, good. Had to laugh there. Yeah, I really can't compare. I only played one SOCOM, and I believe that was the last one for. But if they came up with another one, and it really caught my attention, I'll definitely play it. It was just so many first-person shooters that came on like the last few years, and it's hard to like set themselves apart from the crowd, or even get out of the shadow of Call of Duty and Battlefield. If you just say first-person shooter, like the two first franchises that are going to come to your head is Call of Duty and Battlefield. After that, anything could, be up for grabs, either Rainbow Six, SOCOM, or I don't know, Halo. But yeah, I really can't, compare the rest of the SOCOMs to the last one. I can compare SOCOM to other first-person shooters. I thought it was, just rather okay, but I still want to play it a little bit more. 2 people up in here. I know one of them is Amtrax. Who's the second person? Let me know with a comment. What happened to that game Eve Dust 514? I downloaded that beta, and they said any purchases in the game or the beta would be reflected in the real game when it came out, and I don't even think that came to light. I still have Dust on my first on PS3, and yeah, there's nothing new with that. I haven't heard anything. What's the green ball? Oh, it's not actually a ball, but a Haro. Haro is like a robotic companion. If you're into Gundam, if you ever saw the first Gundam, what's his name? Amuro Ray, he had a Haro. The Haro are like seen all throughout like several Gundam series. The last one you can probably see a Haro and Gundam 00. They're like little flying companions in space, and they help you pilot a Gundam. This one is actually a game that I ordered a while back. It turns into a game, and then you can play it. Everything's in Japanese, so I had to like memorize how to play the game, and then it has like a scanner here. I think the scanner is here, or maybe at the bottom here. There's a scanner, and then where's it at? Kind of like Build Fighters. You take this, you scan it in, and then it will like register like the Gundam parts inside, and then you can battle with that. So yeah, this is a Haro from some of the Gundam series out there. And like every 4 hours it talks, so it always says something. And my son, he loves to play with it. He loves to play with Gundams. I kind of got hooked on it, and whenever he comes here, he plays with it, and whenever he hears it, he just looks at it and tries to play with it. Yeah, close. There's a few of them. They come in like different colors and different personalities. But like the main one was always a green one. There's like a red one, an orange one. There's like a really dark purple one with red eyes, and that was supposed to be like a badass one that threatens to cut people. But yeah, what's up? Are you a Gundam fan as well? Are you familiar with the series? You know, the anime Gundam. I'm also a Gundam collector. I have several Gundams that I collect. One person left. Thanks for hanging in there. Also, so you are familiar with Gundam. Yeah, there's like so many series. I can't keep up with them. I'm more familiar with like the latest ones. And like some of the video games as well. Like I think I'm like the only one out of my friends that, you know, that like Gundams. We used to have parties where I used to invite people over and I used to play the game. And whenever I used to put it on, they were like, "Oh, come on, really? You gotta play Gundam? Any game but Gundam?" Okay, I'm back. Dude, don't worry. I'll be 32 this year, so I wouldn't even consider myself a nerd. I just like, to me, a nerd is like, you know, growing up in the 90s, just, you know, see, there it goes. But yeah, growing up in the 90s, like a nerd was always like a guy with glasses. I didn't always wear glasses, but it was the guy or the girl with glasses and usually good in school, all their academics passing, and they're just socially awkward. That was like a nerd or geek to me. But then now, like, the definition changed, and it's kind of like hard for me to accept that. And I guess to most people, I would categorize as a nerd or a geek, but I don't know, I just didn't really like the title because I feel like it belongs to another category or something totally different than, you know, what we're talking about. The only aspect that it shared was, you know, nerds back in the day, you know, they usually like comic books or something like this, and they were, you know, socially awkward and publicly like ridiculed. Now it's like, you know, the complete opposite. Like if a nerd was like into Spider-Man or something, and they had a comic book, it's like, yo, you're a nerd, go read a book or do some math or something. Now it's like totally widespread and accepted where people just gonna, you know, come on, talk to you. Oh, you gonna see that new Spider-Man movie? Yeah, I'm gonna take my kids, you know, I'm gonna take my girlfriend, this and that. It's like so casual and so mainstream that it's like if you're not, you know, into nerd things now, you're not hip. So, I don't know, that's like a mini rant that I'm just going off on a tangent. And, I don't know, that was just my thought on that. I'm trying to add someone in here, because, hey, there's only one person in here, it's just you. I'm sure you're pretty lonely, so let me force someone else to join. Hit up my friends on Facebook and tell them to join. I was into Ninja Turtles, G.I. Joe, He-Man, Transformers, DuckTales, Tailspin, Darkwing Duck. I remember those three. Like, ducks were big in the 90s. DuckTales. I got the DuckTales game, remastered one, on my 3. Tailspin. That was Baloo. The Bear from the Jungle Book, right? Baloo. Someone else. I remember that he flew a plane. He was like a plane cargo carrier or something. Darkwing Duck. He was like some, I forgot, but he had like dark clothes on. He had a hat. He had a car. And then was it? No, it wasn't Launchpad McQuack. It was Gyro. Gyro from DuckTales. I think, yeah, Gyro from DuckTales was in Darkwing Duck, I think. But yeah, I used to love Darkwing Duck. They even had the Mighty Ducks cartoon. Big Star Wars fan. I was a big Star Wars fan in '97. That's when it hit its 30th anniversary, when they relaunched all the whole trilogy within theaters, and then they had remastered VHSs. I had the remastered VHS collection with the golden box with Darth Vader on it, and then now they have like 2 or 3 remasters ever since then for DVD, and then remastered for Blu-ray, and then they got more movies coming out. I just kind of like fell off of Star Wars. I used to collect the figures too. I had 2 Luke Skywalkers. I had Han Solo, that was pretty cool. I had Stormtroopers. I had Sand Troopers. I had Imperial Death Guard. Darth Vader. I had I guess the Death Pilots. And then a few vehicles. Walking Dead, nah. I should be, since I'm a comic book collector, I should be on Walking Dead. Walking Dead #1 is like, what, 20,000 online now, so I should have picked that up. But, nah, just really wasn't a fan. Like, I watched season 1 of Walking Dead. I watched a few episodes of season 2 and I just fell off. And yeah, when season 4 rolled around, I was just listening to people talk about The Walking Dead, and not necessarily watching it myself. Just not like a really big zombie fan, or like scary or horror movie fan. I don't know, just I saw like season 1. And then, kind of fizzled out in season 2. It's hard to ignore like what's going on in The Walking Dead just by watching TV, Facebook, and it being a popular show. I still know a little bit about it. I know there's like another series. Oh, I did see one episode of Fear the Walking Dead. Also, like the last season that came out, I know the Asian guy died. He got his eye split in or something. Hey, what's going on? Welcome, Litcoin. I'm sorry I might be killing your name, but hello to you. Welcome to Shuriken Play. I'm Taji Tawangel. I talk about anime, comics, martial arts sometimes, fitness, video games, things of the sort. Tonight, we're talking about comics, video games. Do I like DC comics? I kind of grew out of DC. When I was younger, I just used to watch the old Superman cartoons. I think it was like the 40s version, where there was like no dialogue. It was just music and flying around saving people. I was a big Batman fan. I collected a few Batman comics when I was younger. Don't have them now, but even though I'm like I say I'm strictly Marvel, I do have a few DC comic books. I have like a whole bin here. I'm not sure which ones I necessarily have, but I bought like a few one-offs. So I have like a whole bunch of comics. I should put it here instead. With the rave all about Harley Quinn, I did read like one or two of her comic books, but I wasn't really impressed. Pick this up. It's not a comic, it's like it says direct issue, free. I don't know. I've been hearing a lot about the new 50. Well, about how the new 52 was good to some people, it was bad to others, and how it was a good setup for Rebirth, or how it wasn't a good setup. Somewhere. This is a box of like some of the stuff that I got recently. Majority is like new stuff. There's a few like older comic books that I saw interesting and picked up. I know I got DC in here. Okay, yeah, that's what I got from DC. Convergence. And I got a free Batman comic. That's Rebirth. I was just collecting. I didn't even read it yet, but if you're saying Rebirth is good, I'll definitely give it a try. Superman, Batman. Number 1, it was free. I was like, okay, let me pick it up. I think I got this for Comic Book Day, free Comic Book Day. Convergence number 0. I guess this is what led up to the new, well, not the new 52, but to Rebirth, and it was only $1. Like originally, it was like $5. Got this for $1, so I was just collecting them. So I got 0. Which one is this? I think this is 1. That one's 1. 2. I heard this one was like a popular one. 3, 4, 5. Might have 10. 6. Oh, that's all. I just got 6. Got Street Fighter, and then this looked pretty important, so I picked that one up too. The Master Race. I should keep them. I do have sleeves, but not for the new 52. I mean, not the new 52. Convergence. But if you're saying like Convergence is really that big, I would then I would. But protect your investment. I did with one of them. I'm glad you You said that. I don't show it off much, but I'm always happy to show it off. My first slab ever. I got is this good enough protection? I got Amazing Adventures version 2, book number 1 of the X-Men. And yeah, I got it signed by Stan Lee a year or 2 ago at Boston Comic Con, and I got a 9 out of 10. I don't know why it's reversed, but yeah, I got a 9 out of 10 for it. So yeah, I definitely thought this was worth protecting. And I haven't put a price on it yet. I wasn't. I was gonna give it to my son, but I saw some really nice prices online, so I'll give it a few more years, and I might consider it. I got my invoice inside with the info. That's a comic guide collection edition. What's that? I don't know how it's called, but I love the classic editions with radars. I'm not sure what you mean by comic guide collection edition. You mean like the ones that are like, ooh, true believers, or are you trying to call it like a reprint? Well, his signature is worth like his signature is $100 itself, and then to get it graded with his signature was like extra money. But I would assume, since he is famous, the signature would go up. Anything with his name attached to it would go up. It's an original comic book or a reprint. Hold on, let me get back to you. Logan, sorry, I'm killing your name. Let me get back to you. But yeah, I think the price would go up. It would be unfortunate that he would die. But when I found out he was coming to my town, I was like, I definitely have to get it. And it's always best to get a comic book that a writer would write himself, or he would have, or if he's also an artist, it's best to have something with his work on it. So that was the only thing that I actually had that was by Stan Lee, like his original characters, and then also he wrote the storyline for that. So it was more, I felt like everything was falling into place. This was my chance. It was now or never for me to get that signed, because when was the next time he was going to come back to my town? Him being 92 at the time. I think he's 94 now, so this was like a year and a half ago, going on 2. As for the edition, my edition, it's the second printing. I would like to say it's the first printing, because if it was the first printing, it would be worth tens of thousands of dollars, but it's not. It's the second print. All the first prints came out in, I believe, 63. This is a print later on in 67. I mean, not 67, 73. So the original is from the 60s. The version that I have, version 2, is from the 70s. That's why the covers are slightly different. And then it's in good condition. And I had it like less than a year, and then I decided to get it signed by Stan Lee. And then I got it shipped out to CGC, Comic Book Grading Company, where they graded it, and I got a 9.0 out of 10. And they verified the signature because, you know, they were on site there with Stan Lee. And yeah, months later I got it, you know, mailed back to me with an invoice and some information on it. But it's not the first version; it's the second version. Still somewhat valuable, just not as valuable as, you know, the second one. But there's still a lot of people that would like it. I'm glad for having it. I'm thinking about getting other comic books slabbed. That's like the term for it, slabbed. But the official name is encapsulation. And then companies like CGC and CBCS, and then I think CPX, they do the whole encapsulating slab thing, where you get into a plastic case and you know, they grade it for you. I suggest you get a comic book that's in good condition, a comic book that is, you know, worth something, and most of all, a comic book that you like. Just don't go out and collect like any comic book that, you know, you feel like is valuable. Even though for some of them it makes sense, like I would get like Hulk 181. Not much of a Hulk fan, but I am a Wolverine fan, and if I had the opportunity to obtain one, then I would, you know, just for the right price. So yeah, that's my whole idea on that. So I got 3 users here. Thank you for entering. I'm Taji Sawenjo. This is Shuriken Play, my platform, my little area where I talk about comic books, video games, upcoming comic book movies, anime, stuff like that. So whoever just joined, that third person, let me know who you are with a comment, where you're from, and yeah, let's keep the conversation going. And that's the only comic book I have slabbed at the moment. It's like a long process, and, you know, it takes money. As for DC, this is like the only other thing that I got from DC. Just a few Harley Quinn. I think maybe 2 or 3. But I got 24 and 25. That's when I just started collecting them, and I'm just like, what are you reading from Marvel now? I got too many from Marvel now. Marvel now. This is the DC pile. I subscribe to Black Panther, Uncanny Avengers, I think New Avengers, Spider-Gwen, Spider-Woman, Silk, All New Wolverine, Punisher, Daredevil, Doctor Strange, All New X-Men, I think I said Silk, Spider-Gwen, Miss Marvel, Kamala Khan, Sam Wilson, Captain America. I got a few of Gwenpool. Yeah, another DC. Free Comic Book Day, #1, Suicide Squad. Oh, yo, thanks Amtrax. You're like you're like my best friend for tonight, yo. Thanks for subscribing. if you got a channel as well, I'll definitely subscribe to you, because if you're liking everything on here, I'm definitely sure I'm gonna like some of your stuff as well. If you didn't know, I'm just starting my whole, not even YouTube career, but this is something new, something that I like to do. I don't get paid for this. I just like to talk about comic books a little way too much. My first video, or first successful one with the interaction, it was like 4 hours long with one person, so I don't mind if it's one person with 7 people. As long as we're talking about comic books, I'm cool. Best thing, make a friend in the process, and learn some other things as well. I went to one comic book store a few weeks ago, and what was it? I was coming out the comic book store, and this guy was talking to me. I didn't know who he was, and then he was talking about the Black Panther movie coming up, and I just answered his question, and then from there it led to other questions. And he was like this old guy. He had to be like in his 50s or his 60s, and we were just talking, and he was just like, "Yo, you're so knowledgeable with your comic books. How do you know all this stuff?" And I'm just like, I've been reading like crazy in the last few years. I had like online subscriptions. Whenever I had free time, I would read. This is what kept me out of trouble. Most of my life, and what spurred like lots of creative ideas. But I think I was talking with this guy for like 2 hours in the hallway about comic books and movies and stuff, and it was like this old dude, and then I'm just like, yo, I gotta go. Like, I didn't say this to him, but I'm like, I just gotta go. I don't know how it went this far. And then next thing you know, I found out this guy, he has like his own clothing line. He has his own company. He's a former boxer, and he has like a boxing school in Massachusetts, and he invited me there. And I'm like, cool. He thought I was younger than what he thought, but I was like, yeah, come down to the gym. Let's talk comics, and he wants to put like a round table or a discussion center where other people that he met can talk about comics. And I was like, you know what, that's cool. Just met the guy. I thought it was kind of weird. He wanted to like get my name and my information, but it was cool. Even more to find out that he had his own clothing line, and he has his own boxing gym, and he just wants to like talk about comics. So we exchanged info. Then I don't know, just tried to leave before more conversation came up. But it was mad fun. It's easy to talk about comic books to me. Amtrak's, if I had a time machine, when and where would you go? If there was a dial, I'll just go like, let it spin and let me go anywhere, because I don't know, I like a surprise, I like an adventure. I got hooked on Doctor Who a few years ago. 2011, I started watching Doctor Who, and that might be like a while ago, but for most of the people that I knew that watched Doctor Who, this was like years later. I just like the idea of like traveling anywhere, anytime, and just having it be a surprise where you go to. I also like this old show that used to be on Fox, like in 95, 96, called Sliders, where this kid named Quinn Mallory, he did something with quantum, physics, mechanics, and his teacher, and he built like a device that transport him to another dimension, and each dimension is like similar with a slight variation to the one that you came from, or your original one. And I thought the idea was so cool that I got hooked on Sliders, hooked on Doctor Who. I was late to the game with Firefly and Serenity, but love that show. Love all those shows. It was about like space exploration and like action and mystery, and obviously a splash of science in there. Love it. I always excelled in science, so I always liked things that I didn't understand. things that were just like way left field. That way, yeah. So if I had a time machine, once again, I'll just like, if there's a random button, I'll just push that. If there's a dial, I'll just spin it. Heck, I'll have you pick for me, as long as I'm having fun. If you know, let me flip it on you. If you had a time machine, where would you go and when? Obviously. Anywhere in time, anywhere in the universe. I probably might go back in time to December 9th of last year too. I mean, what's up, cuz? I want to see dinosaurs. You know what? I would like to see dinosaurs too, because they look a lot different than we would think. Because we only have bones to go off of. We don't know what color their skin were, how their cartilage were, or their tendons, or certain muscles. It could have made them look a different shape. We don't know what their feathers look like. Sorry, took a nap. Were you like already in here, or this is your first time joining now? Out to Dee. But thanks again. Thanks for joining me tonight. I know I said I was going to stream last week, but I didn't. Been busy with work and my girlfriend, so yeah, whenever I got time, I'm definitely going to stream. I thought it was going to be like 2 or 3 times a week, but I'm pretty busy, so I gotta do it like once a week. Probably max right now. Yeah, once again, I'm still new to this streaming thing. Still new to PlayStation 4. So yeah, I'm still within the baby realm here. Yeah, long night at work last night. You always have a long night at work. You're like, I don't know, the person that's always working multiple jobs. So I usually talk about new comic books that I picked up. I could probably run through that again, but not much in DC. I know how you like DC. DD. DD likes DC. But let me get these out of the way. I dropped them. But yeah, my haul for this week was some older comic books. If I can meet anyone, alive or dead, it might be a list. It's probably not gonna be in order of priority or importance, but Stan Lee. I met him like for a brief minute. Next year that might be dead or alive. But who else would I like to meet? I would like to meet the R&B singer Aaliyah that passed away back in 2002. I was a big fan of her. I had like the biggest crush on her. I would like to meet Akira Toriyama, the creator of Dragon Ball, with a translator as well. I would like to meet a lot of my great grandparents, people within my family tree. I would like to confirm some things. I would like to meet them, visit where they're from. Yeah, obviously, lots of other relatives. Those are definitely important. Other people I would like to meet. It might be kind of cliche, but yeah, you know, a few celebrities. Michael Jackson. Even though it might be kind of awkward. Yeah, I can't really think of anyone else that's like really pressing or really on my mind that I would like to meet. Just started reading Old Man Logan. So, which Old Man Logan? Like the first one from a few years ago, or Old Man Logan, the comic book now, when he's in the past / our dimension in the 616? Let me know. But as of last week, I picked up the Inferno comic books, which is like a small series within Uncanny X-Men. Yeah, I believe Uncanny. So 40, 41, 42, 43. Yeah, I picked up these. One of the first comic books that I started reading, and I finally found them all, and I'm reading them now. I know they have a crossover, I think, within Power Pack and I think X Factor, but probably not going to get those, just these. Yeah, big X-Men fan. I was really interested in the Inferno series, whole thing with Mr. Sinister, the Goblin Queen, Havoc, Cyclops, just all of that. So definitely picked that up at this place up in Cambridge, Massachusetts. It's called Million Year Picnic, and they got a lot of old comic books there. I picked up some stuff for my subscription. So my subscription, all new X-Men, all new Wolverine. I have all the Wolverines. I have all these up until now. You know, the number ones till now. Miss Marvel, Spider-Gwen, Deadpool, another Spider-Gwen, Silk, another Spider-Gwen, another Daredevil, and Sam Wilson, Captain America. It has D-Day for D-Man. I just heard about D-Man on Comics Explained. What else I got? I also got Uncanny X-Men 212. Okay. Catch you later, Amtrax. X-Men 212. So when the Morlocks were slaughtered by the Marauders, you know, Mr. Sinister, Sabretooth, and the rest of them. It's the first fight, or round one, with Wolverine and Sabretooth. I'm going to try to find the second one, which is, you know, the one preceding after this, 213. It's a pretty good old comic book as well. And since, you know, Logan is coming out, pretty much like Old Man Logan, X-23 is in it. There's a lot of X-23 stuff now that are like being hyped up, and I'm like, yo, let me get it before, you know, it goes up any higher. So I got X-23 issue number 6. This was supposed to be Hard Target number 6, but I got this one. I'm going to get Hard Target number 6. X-23 Hard Target number 4, and X-23 Hard Target number 5. I felt like this is a crucial and important issue, just because, you know, first off, it's X-23. She's in, you know, the new movie. Also, I feel like it's a pivotal moment in the comic book because she gets her claws ripped out. On no way on the same level as Wolverine getting his adamantium skeleton ripped out, but that fatal attraction issue was huge, and it still is big now. And hey, maybe this one day, X23 getting her claws ripped out might be, a little more in demand. Since she's also following his role, or his line. Yeah, so I'm gonna get some more X23 stuff. This is only in a series of 6. There's only 6 of them. There's a few of X23, but this is X23 Hard Target, and there's only 6 issues in this series. And the first issue is I believe $40 now. It's crazy. I can easily obtain issue 3 through 6, but issue 1 and 2 is crazy right now. There's also the X23 line, just X23. I'm not sure how many issues are there. And then there's Nyx, NYX. That's the original, the first X23 appearance in that. And Nyx 1 and 2 is probably a few hundred right now. So it's really, the prices are really going up there for anything with X23. I was lucky to get these for somewhat of a good price. Bought them online through this group, or this comic book store called Mad Comics. Yeah, madcomics.com from North Miami Beach. It's the second time I'm shouting them out. I don't know, I felt like shouting them out just because it's in comic books in good condition. The whole setup was good. I had a board not a board, but cardboard backed on each comic book, wrapped in bubble wrap and taped up, and then within a bag, and within a bag like this, sent nice. Everything was intact and it was good. So I really like the way they ship their comics compared to other places. Maybe they're just doing a standard good job and everyone else is pretty crappy with theirs. But this is the first place that I really noticed. So once again, big ups to Mad Comics, madcomics.com in Florida. I like them. Fast delivery from Florida up to the north here, and I like the way they ship. Back to Old Man Logan. I only have one comic book of Old Man Logan. That's number 1, and then I have Extraordinary X-Men, and then I think there's an appearance of him in All New X-Men. But I did read about him or watched a video on Comics Explained. Shout outs to Comics Explained. I like them. I saw a video on Old Man Logan there. The new comic now. And just from watching stuff from them, he puts it into a way that it's really captivating, and you want to go and read it yourself. So I might pick up Old Man Logan. I'm not sure if I'm going to wait for the graphic novel. I hope they do, but if it's not really big, they won't. But there's a good response with Old Man Logan right now. Ready for Defenders? Isn't it next year? Or it's either end of this year or next year. But if I'm ready for the Defenders, am I ready for the Defenders? Yes, I am. I'm ready for the Defenders. I'm ready for Luke Cage. Once again, to the second person that came up in here, not sure if you're new. Leave a comment, let me know who you are, where you're from. But by the way, this is Taji Angel, and this is Shuriken Play. Welcome. I talk about anime, comic books, martial arts, and video games, other things like that. Signature: who would win, Batman or Iron Man? Man, you know, I might be a little biased because I read more Marvel than anything else, and I feel like Batman purposely limits himself. If it's suit to suit, I would have to give it to Iron Man, but if it's like Tony Stark versus Bruce Wayne, I would give it to Batman. Bruce. So right now I would say Iron Man, just because he makes improvements on his suits all the time after every single battle. Hence him having like Mach 40, almost 50. So with all those suits, I feel like there's a reason for them. He makes improvements all the time, so I have to go with Iron Man. Batman might be the better fighter, but he's using a lot of his own strength moving. So I can see him getting more fatigued a lot quicker. This is Iron Man with the extremist formula, or Iron Man with the superior symbiote. Batman's definitely not winning. So signature, I would have to go with Iron Man once again. It was supposed to be March, but I don't know. LL. Ironheart? Who is Ironheart? Ironheart. I've been hearing about this Ironheart. Wait, are you talking about Riri? Is that who you mean, Ironheart? Riri Williams? I got this. I didn't even read it. I haven't read it yet. So, wow, that thing looks like Optimus Prime. But I have so many subscriptions that there's so many comic books that I haven't read yet that I have, old and new. So for you, Didi, I'll put this on the top of my list next time I read a comic book. We got different covers. Yeah, I got the hip hop cover. Notice how this is paying homage to Missy Elliott, Misdemeanor Elliott. If you remember that album cover, I forgot which one it was, but this is the Missy Elliott album cover. The hip hop covers. Got that Jessica Jones too. I picked this up. It was pretty fun reading this. I haven't read the Alias or the other Max comic books, but I did like that. Like, I got so many comic books right now. It's weird because the comic books that are priority to me right now is Daredevil. I've been collecting that since 2015 or 2016, and then Secret Wars. Like, I collected all of Secret Wars, but I just haven't read them. So I'm up to like Secret Wars 6, and I'm like, damn, like maybe I should have read this earlier, because it's like putting all everything into perspective now. Yeah, I pretty much got a lot of the stuff that it affects, but I'm not sure who's in it, if Signature is still in here, or if what's his name? I forgot his name already. If the other guy's in here that was rocking with me for a while. Whoever's in here, leave a comment, let me know if you're still here, where you're from. Okay, we got 3. What's going on? I can't look to see who's currently within the room. Hey, to the people that just joined, comment your name. Let me know where you're from. Yeah, it was Amtrak's or Amtrak's. What are you looking forward to seeing at PAX East? I gotta go back on the site and check out. I'm just excited to be there right now. I'm just excited because I've never been to PAX. You already know. So I'm excited to be there. I'm excited to finally be at PAX. I'm excited to be around the people. I'm gonna be excited to play, hopefully play some new games, test out some new things, witness some new trailers or some new videos of something big coming out. Just excited to be on, the edge of my seat, the edge of, anything new, technology or game base or just anything. I'm excited about everything about PAX. Just being there. This is my horror, by the way. I should probably look it up real quick. Hey, I'm going to PAX. What are you going there for? I don't know. I'm gonna look up the schedule. What are you excited to see at PAX East, Darcel Draper? So I heard they're having a concert on Saturday. Error 404. These are not the pages you are looking for. Check the schedule. Information is not available at this time. That kind of sucks. But there has to be, like, I'm sure you know about something in PAX East right now. Hold on real quick. Hey, I'm back. What's going on? Hey, we got another third person. We'll be on next month. I should be getting the badge soon. Hope so. What's the time for 36 days, 9 hours, 16 minutes, 39 seconds. There's a guidebook for it, but there's still no schedule. Are there like any freebies for like the first 100 people? You're focused on signing up for Sony VR. Hopefully, try out the Nintendo Switch. Hopefully, PlayStation lets me try out Horizon Zero Dawn. Heard about the Switch. I'm not sure what else is gonna be out for VR in Horizon Zero Dawn. Heard of Horizon? Something else? Oh yeah, okay. Coming out in a few days, well 20 days. I mean 26 days. So at the end of this month. Yeah, I remember seeing the trailer for this now. Kind of reminded me of Art, but with better graphics. So much freebies. I hope so. I hope so. I just know it's always packed there, so I'm thinking there won't be any left or something. So much freebies. I'm going to disconnect from the app real quick. Try to get going. Computer gear raffles. Can you join them a little earlier so you can ensure that you get it? Oh yeah, concerts are free. Awesome. I see. Who was at last year's concert, if you remember? Any big names or developers that were hiring like the band to play for their games? I would assume it's like a lot of I don't know, rock bands, video game music, a few composers. Yeah, keep me posted with that so I can know. Where are you? You should be in my stream. What's up? Yo, Tom Hanks. What's going on? I'm trying to get that movie deal. But, no, I'm just playing. Thank you for stopping by. This is Shuriken Play. And I'm the host, Taji Toanjo. I like to talk about comic book movies, anime, martial arts, video games, things of that, that sort. And, right now we've been talking about comic books. We just switched the topic to PAX East. PAX, the Penny Arcade convention coming here to Massachusetts in a month, as well as other conventions here. I'm sure, we can find something in common, but if you have any questions, let me know. Let me know where you're from, and let's keep this conversation rolling. Rapper named Samus, VGO, which you would love them. They do the tracks to a lot of video games. I also partake in comics and comic-related material. Hey, that's what we love here. I started off this video talking about my haul for the last 2 weeks. Yo, I like comics, especially Batman. But yo, Ben Affleck, what happened? I heard you pulled out from directing the movie. Are you still gonna star in it as the Bat? Or are you just completely out? I got 2 actors here, yo. I got Ben Affleck and Tom Hanks in here. This is iconic. The new DC animated movie. You know what? I haven't. Particularly Marvel, but I will say DC have some of the best animated movies. that I've seen put out for like the last 10 years or so. Isn't it what Justice League Dark, something like that? I came by it a few times online. Haven't really seen anyone talking about it, but I'm definitely gonna check it out just because I know DC puts out some good material for for their animated movies. I think Warner Brothers is behind it usually. So yeah, they seem like they're in sync with their comic books and the big storylines. Ben, you still depressed? From Live by Nights Fail. I'm still acting, just not directing. Okay, cool. I haven't finished up Batman vs Superman, aka Batman Beats Superman. I gotta finish that up. Then I heard there was another version released with more scenes in it. Marvel or DC? Am I Marvel or DC? The way I should answer that is I was born with the X chromosome. On my 23rd chromosome, yeah, something like that. Everything's just marvelous. Yeah, I'm more of a Marvel fan. I do have a few DC comic books that a few friends recommended that I picked up. Not really collecting anything right now, but I've been I have a few issues of Convergence, Rebirth. I haven't really been into DC, but based on what I'm hearing, it can go either way, good or bad, and this could be like, a new beginning for them and a way to, reel more people in. So I might start reading DC a little bit more, just because it's like a whole new direction. Some people like what happened with the New 52 and with Rebirth now. I'm hearing a lot of mixed things, but Rebirth is really good. You're like the second person that I've heard say that, and I only heard one person talk bad about Rebirth. Comic-wise, it's way better than Marvel. People say like DC is like dark and gritty. I'm like, maybe just Batman, but I feel like Marvel is a little more realistic. Anything's better than Civil War 2. So, I haven't read Civil War 2, but I have Civil War 1, issue 1, but and then I have a few of the tie-ins, but I don't have the main book. I felt like Civil War is just too quick. Civil War 2 is just too quick, and then just like, why part 2? I felt like Civil War is an iconic event, and then Captain America Civil War coming out was good, and then it's like now they're trying to go off the the hype train and everything. By pushing out Civil War 2, I didn't think it was needed. It could have been another event, but why call it Civil War or anything? Like, we just had Secret Wars. I didn't even finish that. I got all those books, but I didn't even finish those. I don't know, I just felt like there's so many events going on. I'm not really fully understanding them, and I need to catch up. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Exactly, Ben. They just made Civil War 2 because the movie was coming out, so they could sell more. And then they relaunched Civil War, the original, when when this was going on. Like, you see like more graphic novels of the original Civil War, and then you're seeing like Civil War tie-ins within Civil War tie-ins within Secret Wars. I think there was a Civil War dimension They had a 2099 Civil War. I thought that was pretty cool, but for Civil War 2, it was just like, I feel like it was too soon. Maybe wait a few months, let people catch up. You know, Marvel's like always off with the gun. They got, you know, new ideas that are always like good and stuff. But I think, you know, they should have things on a good timeline. I should read Blackest Night. Wasn't that from like 2009, 2010? I know there was a lot of Blackest Night. There was like Brightest Day, Blackest Night. I could be wrong. I think like Flash became a Blue Lantern. A whole bunch of heroes died, but they were resurrected by the Black Lantern Corps. I think Superman, was he a Black Lantern too? For someone that doesn't read DC, I did like the whole aspect of the lanterns. Oh, it was only 8. I could have sworn it was more. Was Brightest Day like its own miniseries? And I'm not sure if it was that one, but I know Batman was like a yellow lantern sequel. Brightest Day was a sequel. Okay. Well, yeah, I guess it has to end on a good note. So, Blackest Night, Brightest Day. I just know that the Black Lantern Corps seemed like nigh invincible, just because everyone that they killed, they resurrected, and then was it Hal Jordan? He became like the white. He was like a Black Lantern, then became a White Lantern, and he was like the omnipotent, you know, lantern person, and I guess he set everything back to normal. But yeah, like that's just like a little what I picked up. I did pick up a few books back then and just skimmed through them. There are 8 main books, and then the side books for each hero, and Brightest Day was a sequel with 21 issues. Wow. Yeah, okay, yeah. I do feel like that whole thing, it was like a lot of issues, because I remember seeing Blackest Day, Brightest Night, other way around, Blackest Night or Darkest Night, whatever, Brightest Day. I've seen a lot of those comic books. Sorry, I'm getting a little tired here. Been going for like 2.5 hours. Kind of curious about it now, so like I am strictly Marvel, but thanks to you and a lot of other people, like I feel like you guys are giving me some events to go off of and to read within DC. It necessarily doesn't have to be anything new. I do like a good story. That's why I even collect like a lot of old Marvel like comic books, because I look for the story, and I feel like some of the 80s stuff was pretty good, so I don't mind anything from like the early 2000s to read. Yeah, but the main thing that I like is a good story. So if you're saying Darkest Night was good, I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna look for it. The only event within DC that I have is I have the first 6 comics of Convergence. That's all, and I have like number 0 of the New 52 Batman, and like 3 Harley Quinn comics. I don't know where I got that, but yeah. So I got 4 people up in here. Let me know who you are. Yeah, Leave a comment with where you're from. I'm gonna see your name when you do. What's your favorite in the MCU? Now you're talking. I can never give like a straight answer. It's always like I gotta do a story, but I'll try to be quick for it. My favorite ever since I was a kid was Spider-Man. After Spider-Man, I was really interested with with X-Men and Wolverine. So my favorites are Wolverine and Spider-Man, and then everything just gravitated towards the X-Men. I kind of like the uncanny X-Men most of all. I like some of the New Mutants. I like even the group under the New Mutants. I think it was like New X-Men or the New X-Men, and then New Mutants Academy. Kind of like the obscure characters within the X-Men, because I feel like they have so much to offer, but they get so little time within the pages, and you probably never see them in a movie, that it just creates like a mystery about them that you wanna know more about. What about you? What's your favorite MCU character? Tom Hanks. I would say Deadpool, but Deadpool is so cliche. Like I jumped off the bandwagon when everyone was jumping on, like 2009, 2010, probably even 2008. I just fell off with Deadpool. The last thing I read of him was in like X-Force, Wolverine's X-Force, Uncanny X-Force, Deadpool Corpse, Wade Wilson's War. That was like the last thing I read of Deadpool. After that, I just felt like they made him too much of a joke, too funny and stuff. It wasn't my cup of tea anymore. Your favorite, Ben Affleck. Your favorite DC is Green Lantern. I'm not sure if I have like a favorite by DC, but whenever I played like one of the a DC game, I would always play as Green Lantern or Superman. I felt like Superman was easy to play as. He was just like, that character, that all-American standard, boom. And then I liked Green Lantern because he had like so much creativity. You can do almost anything with his light construct. So playing as Green Lantern was always fun. So if I had a favorite then, DC would be Green Lantern. I also, what was it, a few years ago, I got into Young Justice and loved it. So if I can pick someone else, it would probably be Aqualad, or that version was Qual, I think. Quar, I forgot his name, but I liked him a lot. I also like Flash in there, Kid Flash. Am I excited for Logan? Yes, I was talking about Logan earlier. Big Wolverine fan, big Old Man Logan fan. Not so much of a Logan atmosphere in there, but they do throw a little hints of an influence from Old Man Logan, especially with his age and the setting within the movie. I really think Dakin is going to be in it. I heard there's a half English, half Asian actor in the movie, and also if you ever saw the trailer, when he's blocking someone's claws with his claws like this, you can see there's actually a group of 3 claws that are trying to penetrate his face, and 2 of them are like higher up, and then there's one coming down at an angle which kind of resembles Dakin's claws, and they do look kind of darker, like a dark gray or black. So that's more of an indication that it's not X23 and it is Dakin. So I definitely believe Dakin's in it, just because of, you see 3 claws and then they're kind of dark. And then we don't even know if that's X23 or if it's Gabby, but most likely it is X23. I'm just really interested to see who's gonna be in it. I know it's not so much of a superhero like action-packed movie; it's more like a Western-style drama. But nevertheless, I would like to see a good villain. I don't think the Reavers and Donald Pierce is good enough to be an end-all movie for the Wolverine. Like, Wolverine has like some iconic villains. Omega Red, Silver Samurai. Didn't really feel like in the last movie we got that justice, but at least end with what you started. We need Sabretooth in it. Stay on the book a little. I know they want to make it realistic, but they can redeem themselves by bringing back Sabretooth and making him look like Sabretooth. Some chops here, a huge guy, hairy chest or something with some blonde hair or brown hair, I don't know. Make him just look feral or something. Like, that would be a good, wild card in there. Yeah, I'm missing some of these comments, but I'm really looking forward to Logan. Let me see if I can go back on my computer and read some of these comments that I'm missing. Yeah, I heard about Young Justice coming back because there's like a big following on YouTube, and then I heard if you continuously watch it on Netflix, that's going to take into account, and it's going to be more of an incentive for people to watch it more if there's more seasons. I would really love to watch Young Justice. Even the old Teen Titans were good, and from Teen Titans to Teen Titans Go, big difference. It's like, what the hell are you doing? But I guess it kind of makes sense because I'm hearing like they want to appeal to a more general audience for the younger kids, and the people that were watching Teen Titans were like, older teenagers to adults. They were like the hardcore fans, but the hardcore fans didn't have a big enough base as more family oriented demographic. I don't like it, but there was one funny episode, and then my son, he loves Teen Titans Go, so I guess they did something right there. Like, they turned it into a kids show. Yeah, I hope Young Justice would come back. That would definitely bring DC back. Oh man, guys, I gotta miss some of these comments here. Okay, because I don't want to miss out everyone's comment. I want to reply to everyone. Good old Spidey is my favorite hero. I feel you there, Tom Hanks. I like all versions of Spider-Man. Love Miles Morales and was the new Spider-Man. I like Nightcrawler and Marvel. Yo, Kurt was like one of my OGs. Like, I loved Uncanny X-Men. Like, my team, if I could make it, would be Wolverine, Colossus, Iceman, Havoc, Nightcrawler, maybe Banshee. Like, all these Uncanny guys were like, they were really weird. And somehow I really like the relationship between Wolverine and Nightcrawler. How, one is like a Catholic, priest, and like one is like, a former killing machine, and Wolverine's always picking on Nightcrawler, calling him elf and stuff, and how they faced like so much adversity, but they gave each other hope. And then to finally see him get killed by Bastion in what was it, Second Coming, it was like a real tearjerker. Like I almost cried and stuff just reading this in the book, and then seeing like Wolverine crying, and then when Wolverine left the funeral, you see like all these X-Men with them, not just X-Force walking behind them, and they're like, yeah, we hope is worth this. Yeah, we move on. And Justice coming back once again. Yep, Flash is my favorite from DC besides Batman. Batman's everyone's favorite. Probably X-23. Yeah, I was just saying, most likely it's X-23 because she's more like you than you know. Plus the after credit scene in Deadpool. I'm not sure if I've seen like everything within Deadpool. I'm gonna have to go back and watch something. I can enjoy Teen Titans Go directly than the original. I just laugh at the reference they make and not take it seriously. I agree with both. I agree, like, you can go with it, and then the next comment, Teen Titans Go is trash, because it's not like Teen Titans. It's not how it should be, but it's not a good enough replacement, but it's like, while it's here, you know, I might as well laugh. It's like, you know, the girl that you don't like that likes you. And it's like, well, she's here, so I might as well. But, damn, it sounded kind of bad. But, I laughed at the episode where, was it, yeah, Beast Boy, like, they were all going out on a mission, and Beast Boy was just telling them that, it's not really him all the time, he just paints random animals green. And I just thought it was so funny, like, Robin's like, Beast Boy, do this, and you just see a pigeon that's green just flying around, and it's like, yeah, Beast Boy's like this color, and he's like, Beast Boy, do this, and, you know, he's not responding. Or it'll be like, Beast Boy, like, we need your help, and it's like a green gorilla, or something. I thought that was hilarious, and, just so that he can catch up on sleep, and, thanks to my son, like, I like to tease people saying that they have baby hands because, I don't know, my son just said it one day. He was like, you got baby hands, and he just started laughing. I'm like, where did you get that from? And then I actually went and looked up that episode on Teen Titans, and then, well, Teen Titans Go, and then I just had to laugh. I was like, you know, it was kind of funny. But I don't know if it was because he said it or, you know, I just saw it. But Teen Titans Go it's not like the real Teen Titans for me, but it's a good laugh of a terrible roller coaster that we just have to endure until we get Young Justice or better Teen Titans. Yeah, you can't stand it. But Young Justice Season 3 is confirmed. By the way, they showed the poster. Ben Affleck, where was this poster at? Like, I need to know. Because I've been hearing, like, it's possible to get it back. And then now I'm hearing, like, hey, it is back. But when? I definitely want to know. And then Tom Hanks, I can't say much about X-Men. Was never really my thing. Yo, that's why. Yo, I love the X-Men. I feel like the X-Men are just like so real. Just Google it. Okay, I will, Ben. Sounds like you don't want to do the work for me, Ben. Just like you don't want to direct. But I just always gravitated towards the X-Men. Just because I saw like the connection between, you know, the uncanny X-Men and whatever was going on. Well, not whatever, but all the, you know, the negative things that were going on in the media in America in the 1960s, making the connection between, you know, the relationship between Malcolm X and Martin Luther King Jr. to Magneto and Professor Charles Xavier. By the way, happy Black History Month, everyone. Not just to black people, but to everyone. And then just seeing what they endured, I'm like, yo, this is real life. To even now, you can see, you know, the baddest badass superhero Wolverine having a son that's bisexual. Thought that was real. North Star marrying his boyfriend. You know, hey, it's like a reflection of what's going on today. I felt like it was real to who else? Like, I don't know, like, you know, I felt like Marvel touched on drugs, sexuality, you know, demographics and racism, like, in many different books, not just one. And I feel like DC's like, you know, so late with it. Like, I think there was like a time where Catwoman was like bisexual or something, or gay, and they wouldn't even let that idea fly on screen or through an animated movie for Warner Brothers. The closest thing would be that comic with the Green Arrow and Green Lantern about, was it Skippy, or, you know, his protege doing drugs. That was like the closest thing to it. There was another comic book with Superman, or I think Superman, where Lois Lane was black for a day. I'm just like, okay, that's okay, but still not realistic. And I just felt like Marvel was more realistic and, you know, gave me like more stuff that was like, okay, didn't know they can do that. Sense of image. I just felt like Marvel dealt with more real world issues. Even, you know, it was cool to see Barack Obama on the cover of Spider-Man, and one of the Hulk covers I saw was Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump on one. And, you know, it's cool to make up your own places in your own cities and stuff. And it was cool that, you know, Marvel has like, they have real places and they have, you know, fictional places, you know, like Madripoor, or the Savage Land. Like, you know, they have those made up places, but, you know, they have New York, where they can actually incorporate the events of 9/11 actually happening within the comic book. So it was like an easy transition for that. When it came to DC, it's like, well, we gotta write in New York. I don't know how I can check this out. One moment, please. Okay, sorry for that little interruption there, but just want to say thank you for sending the image there. Hopefully, you know, everything goes through and they can actually get out a Young Justice Season 3. I feel like Young Justice is deserving of that. Also, that was you, Ben Affleck. Thank you, Ben Affleck. Apologies for that comment I made about you earlier. DD, talk to you later, cuz taking my permit test in the morning. DD, good luck with tomorrow. I know you're gonna win. Well, I know you're gonna pass it, and I know you're gonna get a beautiful car. Good luck. Talk to you later, cuz. Drawing your hair, censored by the way. What movie do you think is going to win the Oscar? Right now, anything with Ryan Reynolds. It seems like anything with Ryan Reynolds. really don't follow the Oscars, but I'm just gonna say anything with Ryan Reynolds right now. His bandwagon is it's pretty long. It'd be really cool if Logan did. Like, it was just so much of an awesome story that was told in it, and kept everyone on the edge of their seats. And it just closed the Wolverine chapter just like that, where it wins Oscar. That would be awesome. Then it'll be like, yeah, you know what? We're not gonna send the rights back to Marvel in like another 20 years now, and just piss everyone off. Yeah. Ben Affleck, is that so? What's your reason for that? What would be the best formula on how to win an Oscar? It's a musical for people who don't like musicals. La La Land. Never heard of one. Is that a joke? Like, it's supposed to make me go to sleep? Oh, La La Land soundtrack. Beautiful. La La Land isn't a masterpiece, and on some level it wants to be. It is elitely ramble of a movie, ardent and full of feeling, passionate, but also exquisitely controlled. Romantic and utterly charming, with captivating performances from its 2 stars. It's a film that reenacts, with rare originality, a classic role for the movie medium, escapist entertainment in troubled times. I don't know. La La Land was amazing. Yeah, thanks to the 3 people in here still rocking with me tonight. If you like what you're hearing, what we've been talking about so far, make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, like this video, like all my videos actually. Go through all of them and like them, if it's related or not. Also, give me some comments. What games do you play, man? Well, I got my PS4 relatively late. I've had it for about 2 months now. Games that I like role-playing games. I like mech games. Very few first-person shooters. I like action adventure. I like a lot of fighting games. So like my best franchises that I will play, Armored Core, Final Fantasy. Even though I haven't got the new Final Fantasy. Dead or Alive. I'm a big Dead or Alive fan. Big Street Fighter fan. Art of Fighting, King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, Samurai Showdown, and all those old school fighting games. What else do I like? So like any Marvel-based game, I like to build things. So it's funny. I like Little Big Planet. I like Minecraft. I like what's that other one? I just like a lot of games where I can create my own things. Yeah, I should be like an engineer or something. But you know, I like those type of things. I like to build things. Dude, Yu-Gi-Oh! I still got my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards in my room somewhere. My favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Game. I even played it on my phone. It'll be like one of the handheld games. What was it? Duelist Destinies, Duelist of Roses, something like that. Forbidden Memories. I used to play that hard on PlayStation, even though it didn't make sense. Stairwell to Heaven or something. Best Yu-Gi-Ohs were like on Game Boy Advance or Game Boy Color. Ooh, on one of the Game Boys. Magic. I played Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planewalker on PlayStation. But as for the card game, I've never played it. The physical card game, I never played it. There's a bar here in Boston that I think every Tuesday they set up like a whole bunch of video games. They set up like tabletop games, card games, and they'll have like tournaments and like raffles, and like every night, like people just like open up packages, take the cards that they want for the tournament, and then like throw like the cards that they don't want on the table. So I would go like at the end of the night, I'll just like collect all the cards, and I'll have like hundreds of Magic cards, but I never played. So you know what's funny? I just found some. Never played Magic before, but I just saw these laying around, and they're probably crap cards, but I was like, hey, don't want them to get thrown away, so I'll just pick them up. Maybe I might learn how to play Magic one day, but I would say my favorite card game is Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, I play Yu-Gi-Oh! If anything. But it's like no one wants to play Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't have like any of the new cards. The newest Yu-Gi-Oh! Card that I would have is probably the one from like the last movie. And yeah, there's a Yu-Gi-Oh! Movie coming out this year, probably this month or next month. I think it's called like Dark Dimension or something. Look out for that. Ben Affleck, I like fighting games a lot as well. And Little Big Planet 2 is best, yeah. Little Big Planet, the first one was so crazy. And when 2 came out, I was like, damn, I haven't finished everything. I haven't done everything that I could do in Little Big Planet 1. And oh, okay, let me play a Little Big Planet 2. And then when 3 came out, I'm like, no, I didn't finish everything in 2. And then played 3, and it was like, it's not the same anymore. But yeah. Big ups to what is it? Media Molecule. Love your games. Just got back into Yu-Gi-Oh! I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Is like gonna be that thing where you always gotta get back into it every few years. And you're gonna be like 40 or 50 and you're gonna pull out your deck and be like, good thing I kept these all these years. I've been waiting for this one moment. Yeah, that's gonna be us. Been playing Yu-Gi-Oh! On the phone. There's a new official app. Has the voice from the online game. I've played it, but I didn't get too far into it, and I'm just like, let me go back to my emulator. Yeah, there's like this competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Game where you can play online. Thanks for reminding me, Ben Affleck. Voices from the anime and everything. 3 is trash, yes. 3 was trash. I'm like, why do you need little animals to hop around and fly around and shoot this and that? We had it in, I think, Little Big Planet 2 with the levels that people make when you jump in and you go up the tree, stuff like that. I'm like, we don't need anything else. It's a brand new Yu-Gi-Oh called Duel Links over the phone. Dude, I think it came out like a few months ago, right? I'm gonna look it up now. Okay, Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links. I think I downloaded this before. I want to make sure. Oh, or maybe no. I think it was Dual Generations is the one I had maybe. Yeah, it was updated the old one, January 17th of this year. And now that's Yu-Gi-Oh! Generations. I'm gonna check out Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Duel Links. And it came out 2 days after the last game's update. Well, no, that was updated once again. Okay. Doesn't show the release date. Yeah, I think the one I had was Dual Generations. But yeah, I think I got you. Shazam in the game. I have the red eyes avatar. Well, I'm probably gonna have the same name up here. Let me see if I can install this. Yeah, definitely if they have online battle, I'm gonna get it. But what's like the progression on it? Like, how long do you think it would be before? Well, how long do you think you have to like train or play like story mode before you can actually like battle someone else and like get some good cards? And is it linked to Dual Generations where if you have like, you know, some good cards, you can probably transfer them over or something? I'd really hate to start from scratch. I'm probably going to uninstall this PlayStation app since it's useless. Yeah, probably gotta start all over. Dual links. I don't have enough space, seriously. Probably gonna call it a night soon. It's going on 2 o'clock in the morning. Gotta get ready for work. Got my stomach too. Yeah, it's been a while. But yeah, like I was saying, Ben Affleck, Tom Hanks. Make sure you like this video, please. Leave more comments, subscribe. I try to do posts every week. I got a busy schedule, so it's gonna look like once a week, probably within the beginning, so probably like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Look out for those days because I'm gonna, be streaming on those. Thank you, Ben Affleck. Yo, and if you got videos too, if you got a channel where you're talking about, either comic books, movies, I don't know, anime, fitness, martial arts, even technology or science, yeah, let me know. I'll subscribe to you as well. Same thing with you, Tom Hanks. Let me know if you can land me a movie deal or something. Yeah, once again, I'm Tajito Angel. This is Sure Can Play. My platform for just talking about some of my hobbies and my interests. I do this for fun and just to meet new people. I have a channel, mostly upload stuff for my friends. It's Kitty Boot. Let me look that up. Skitty Boot Monsters, Dead Space with Rapist Rob, 4th of July fireworks. Is that you? Skitty Boot? Skitty Boot? Okay. Oh, Skitty Boot. Skitty Boot. Right, one-eyed cat. So many celebrities on my channel. Just go to subscriptions. Okay, I'm looking at most recent subscribers. Okay, I'm about to call it a night. Yeah. Before I hit the 4-hour mark, I'm gonna call it a night. Get something in my stomach and watch some Hulu. Whatever's good on there. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. Once again, I'm your host, Ajito Angel. Thank you, One Eye Cat, for just recently coming in. Sorry you catch me at the end of my stream. Probably gonna stream again next week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, around then, beginning of the week. Ben Affleck, thanks. Tom Hanks, thanks. Alright, good night, man. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Yo, that's so old school, yeah. Whoever else was in here, I want to thank all y'all. But you know, I'm Tajito Angel, and I just love to say, until we meet again, farewell, be safe, read something, stay in the house, unless you gotta go out. But let's keep it positive. Catch you guys later. Have a good one.